It is Monday, November 17th. It is a day 3. I am Cole.
And I am Tyler. Today's announcements are being brought to you by the 6th grade public speaking class.
Attention all you 5th graders. The web leaders are planning on an exciting event for you.
Mark your calendars and plan on staying after school on Friday, November 21st, and have a ride ready to pick you up at 4:30. The cost is only $2.
Students interested in registering for Ski Club should stop in the office and pick up a registration flyer.
No late registrations will be accepted, so please register early. Online registration is not available for this activity, so please turn your paperwork in by Friday.
It's now time for the week's I Got Caught Reading winner.
And the winner is Adam Herbst from Mr. Bartle's Court.
Stop by the Media Center to claim your prize.
Let's get this week's sports news with Holden.
Hi, I'm Holden with this week's Peek at the Week. 8th grade girls volleyball team is at Princeton tonight. Dismissal from class is at 2:55. 7th and 8th grade wrestling practice begins tonight in the wrestling room. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball team having a home game on Tuesday, November 18th. 7th and 8th grade girls basketball team will have an away game at Buffalo on Thursday, November 20th. Good luck to those teams, and back to you in the studios.
Thanks, Holden.
Next up, we have Paige and Lindsay with some very exciting news with the choir.
5 students from Middle School West were chosen to be in the 7th and 8th grade All-State Honor Choirs.
This is a very high honor for choir students. It's comparable to making it to state in an individual sport.
Approximately 800 students from all across the state of Minnesota auditioned for the honor choirs, and only 125 to 150 are chosen per choir.
2 students were chosen from the 7th and 8th grade boys choir, 7th grader Enoch Eliason and 8th grader Nathan Meyer. This is Nate's 3rd year in all-state choir.
3 girls were chosen for the 7th and 8th grade girls honor choir, 8th grader Lainey Fetty, Perry Dombeck, and Kendall Meek. This is Kendall's 2nd year in all-state choir.
These 8 students will be representing Middle School West on Saturday, November 22nd at the American Choral Directors Regional Convention in North St. Paul.
They will rehearse with a nationally recognized choral conductor for the day and perform a concert that evening for packed house, family, friends, and choral directors.
Please join us in congratulating these students for showing awesome talent and leadership. They will represent our school well.
Thank you, Paige and Lindsay.
Next, we're going to head on location to visit with our assistant principal, Mr. Jennison, to sit down with him to learn more about leadership.
Hi, I'm Andrew, and I am here to ask our assistant principal, Mr. Jennison, about what leadership means to him.
My role with students this year. Well, Mr. Murfeld and I do different things. Mr. Murfeld usually works with students with their academic needs, and I work with students with their behavior needs. One of the things that both of us try to do is be as proactive as possible, and the way we do that here at Middle School West when it comes to behavior is through Knight's Honor. So we're trying to work with students ahead of the game when it comes to behavior with safety, honesty, citizenship, and respect. And then through our court teachers, we teach character ed lessons based on those pillars. And if those things don't work out, then of course I have to get involved with behavior referrals. Hopefully many of you are not familiar with those, but some of you are. And then so what we do is we keep track of data through those behavior referrals, kind of seeing what kind of things students may need more support on throughout the year. And that's where I step in and sometimes need to work with students with discipline and getting the teachers and parents involved in helping them make good choices. I define leadership as influence. Basically, leadership is influence. You're going to follow people who you believe are having an impact on your life, and that's can be in a negative way, but we want, at STMA schools, we want to make sure we develop positive leaders. And we want people to be influencing those individuals that they lead in positive ways and in positive activities. And I think if any of us think about someone who's made an impact in our life, that's a person who's had influence. And we're likely to follow their example in all the things we do. So my advice to you guys as you think about what leadership means to you is think about those people who influence you in positive ways and make sure that those are the kinds of directions that you decide to go in. Once again, I would know that students have a successful year based on referrals at the end of the year, and the big thing is when there's less referrals each year, and there has been for the last 5 years, so students and teachers, you guys do a great job being in the classroom, and that's the most important thing. I think that's a successful year for myself and for the students when we have the students in the classroom learning from their teachers, and when we have less behavior referrals, that means students are in the classroom more often, and then obviously their test scores and things look better, but also they're being more successful academically when they're in the classroom learning from their teachers. My favorite middle school memory. There's lots of them. I had a really great middle school, a lot of great middle school years. My school was a 7th through 12th grade school, so we really didn't have a middle school per se. But we did have some middle school events that really took place that made me feel great about being a middle school student in grades 7 and 8. And I would say being involved in sports and in band and choir and after-school activities was probably my biggest memories. And being part of a football team that was undefeated in 7th and 8th grade. And I got to take on Mr. Steinke's football team. I was at Staples and he was at Crosby Harrington, and got to compete against him, and it was just a lot of fun. So those would be my best middle school memory or memories. An interesting fact that few people know about me, well, my court students probably know this, but I like to sing and was involved with singing at a young age. My mom played the organ at our church for over 50 years, and when I was 13 years old, I was in front of the church singing as the kind of a worship leader for our Catholic church. And then I sang in high school and was president of our choir, and even was in the musical Bye Bye Birdie, which is going on right now at our high school. And then also sang in college, and got to a chance, our college choir at St. John's got a chance to back up Amy Grant, who's a pop singer, at the Pax Christi Awards ceremonies, her and Michael W. Smith. So I got to sing with Amy Grant and Michael W. Smith.
Thanks, Andrew.
Here are today's lunch line options. Lines 1 and 2, cheesy French bread with marinara sauce. Line 3, stuffed pepperoni pizza.
Attention 8th graders. Today after announcements, you will be going to the auditorium for a presentation on the Explorer test. You'll be taking the Explorer test on Wednesday.
It is the first day of the week, so after announcements, please say the Pledge of Allegiance.
Have a great day.